How do you pronounce this model's name? Fuegan or Fuegan? I joke, of course. The real question is, do you run him or do you not run him?
In this series, I'm going to teach you how to use each Aeldari unit more effectively.
So, to start off answering the first question, I pronounce his name Fuegan. Sometimes I do switch into Fuegan, but I'm pretty sure it's Fuegan. And it's easier to say. But anyway, do you run him? Like I said in the last video, if you haven't checked out the Fire Dragon video, I'd give that one a watch as well, because that's obviously linked to this video. So if you have a unit of Fire Dragons, this guy can lead them. So let's have a check out of his stats. So he's movement 7, toughness 3, got 2 up and a 4 up, which is standard for Phoenix Lords, wounds of 5, 6 leadership, and OC of 1. He has the ranged weapon Seer Song. You can either do the Lance, which is 1 big shot, hitting on 2, strength 14, which is incredible, -4, and D6 damage. You got assault on that as well, like the squad, the Fire Dragons, and then the big Melt 6. You can also use a beam, okay, so he gets Melt 1 on that, sustain 2, 12-inch range, and attacks 3, hitting on 2s, strength 8, -3, damage 2, which is still pretty good. And he gets a fire axe as well, 6 attacks, hitting on 2, strength 5, -4, damage 3. So if your Exarch in your Fire Dragons is running the other axe, you can do a little bit of damage in combat as well. So here's the thing. Burning Lance. While this model leading the unit, adds 6 to the range characteristic of multiple weapons equipped by models in that unit. So, for example, his 18 then goes up to 24, which is impressive. If you have the longer range melter gun with the Fire Dragons, that goes up to 24 as well, which is really good. And then all the standard melters go up to 18, which obviously the melter range is then 9, and then the big guns melter range will be 12, which is really good. He also has the get back up ability. So the first time this model is destroyed at the end of the phase, roll 1d6 on a 2+, set the model back up on the battlefield as close to where it was destroyed and not within engaged range of 1 or more enemy units with its full wounds remaining, which is good because it's the end of the phase, and he also gets his full wounds remaining. So on his own, he can do pretty good damage. I mean, you know, if he rolls hot with that, he does get, if he rolls hot with that, he's getting, you know, up to 12 damage on a vehicle. Probably unlikely. More likely it's going to be 9, but it's still pretty good. So what you want him to be doing is leading Fire Dragons. So in that unit, he gets to re-roll his hits, re-roll his wounds, re-roll his damage. So with that big shot, you can also use an aspect token. So you can go for the hitting on 2s. If you miss, you get to re-roll it anyway. If you miss again, which is unlikely, you get to use a token. Then if you roll you wound, again, you're wounding most things on 3s. If you fail twice, then you can use your aspect token, and then the damage, again, you can re-roll the damage as well. Again, you could potentially command re-roll the damage if you wanted to, so you've got a lot of potential there. I think this guy, for me, is brilliant. He is really good. I've just noticed I haven't finished painting his axe. Literally just noticed that. That's weird. Why have I done that? Don't know why I haven't painted his axe silver. I don't know why I painted it all black, actually. That's very bizarre. That's a question for past me. Why on earth have I done that? I sprayed him white. But anyway, I digress. I know it wasn't finished, but I didn't realise the axe was black. I don't know. Anyway, getting off topic. So for me, he's invaluable because I pop him in the 10-man squad. He jumps in there of a wave serpent, annihilate whatever vehicle's in front of him. I don't think I've ever popped them out and they've not killed a vehicle. The only thing they didn't kill in one round of shooting was a Great Unclean one with the 4+ Feel No Pain enhancement. I think he was left on two wounds, and then obviously he started to regenerate next turn. I think we lost that game. It was a doubles game, I remember. I think I needed my doubles partner to chip some damage away, or it was the Dark Reapers to chip some damage off him and finish him off, but they all failed, which was terrible. But anyway, so for me, he's brilliant because it means the unit then can reliably go from killing pretty much anything to goes from reliably killing most things to pretty much killing anything. You're killing a knight because if this guy gets through, it's pretty good. Without an invuln, it's almost guaranteed. With an invuln, obviously, it's a bit more difficult because if this guy and the leader, the Exarch, gets both of their save on the 4 up, then or the 5 or whatever the invuln is, then it's you lose a heck of a lot of damage. You've obviously got to be melt range as well, which I always make sure I am. But then also you can end up killing 2 units if you're coming against like standard Space Marine vehicles. So let's just say I don't know, a Lancer and a Repulsor. So you've got 2 tanks there, saves on 3 up. So with this, they're not going to get a save unless they use Armor Contempt or they're in cover. And no invuln, and you're going to be doing a heck of a lot of damage. If you get into melt range, you're in on 5, but generally you're going to easily be able to take off 12 or 14, whatever the Lancer's got, and then the 16 that the Repulsor's got. So you can pop them out, you can drive up the Wave Serpent again, then you can finish whatever off with the 2 Bright Lances, but you can also use grenades as well. So like I say, apart from that one Great Unclean one, I've never failed to kill a vehicle these guys are targeted. I think they killed a Lancer before, the big knight, even though he's got an invuln. I think he's got a 5 up or a 4 up, I can't remember. But yeah, managed to kill one of them in shooting before, and I think they've got 20 odd wounds, which is pretty good. But anyway, do you run Fuegan? Do you call him Fuegan or Fuegan? I'm sure people will let me know about that in the comments. And if you don't run him, do you run an Exarch instead? Or do you run just not run either character with your Fire Dragons? Anything Fire Dragon or Fuegan related, let me know in the comments below.